What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, of course, as you can see from the title, I am going to be predicting the Tyson Fury fight versus Otto Wallin. Let's just get straight into today's video. So firstly, I'm going to start talking about his opponent who's coming up against. As we all know, who is Otto Wallin, if I get his name right. If I don't, then just bear with me in this video. He is a Swedish professional boxer. He is at number 4 in the World Boxing Association's heavyweight rankings and at number 11 in the International Boxing Federation's rankings. So that's who he is, firstly. Why is this fight happening between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin? The reason why this fight is happening between Tyson Fury and Otto Wallin, if I'm right there, is because Tyson needed an opponent that was tall, as Deontay Wilder is 6'7". So as we all know, the date has been confirmed when Tyson Fury is facing Deontay Wilder. It's next year in February the 22nd. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know where it's being held at the minute. We know it's in the US somewhere, but it might be at the Staples Center in LA. So that's been confirmed. The reason why he's fighting Otto Wallin in the first place is because he needs a big, strong opponent. As Deontay Wilder's big and tall, he needs a big and tall fighter and strong fighter. That's why the fight is happening in the first place. As we all know, Deontay Wilder's 6'7", but Otto Wallin is 6'6", so there's only just an inch difference there. And also, this is Tyson Fury's second warm-up fight before the fight between Fury and Wilder. Is it going to be his last one? Possibly, because Wilder has got his other warm-up fight against Luis Ortiz. That's due in November sometime. We're in September now. I think Tyson Fury may get a bit of time off before going into the fight against Deontay Wilder, so then he can get a good 3-month camp before the fight. This is more likely that this is Tyson Fury's second and last warm-up fight between him and Wilder for the WBC heavyweight fight coming up next year in 2020. So that's why he's fighting Otto Wallin in the first place. But let's get into Otto Wallin. I'm going to first cover a little bit about it. Wallin had an unspectacular amateur career, compiling a 34-12 record. Wallin turned professional at the age of 22 in 2013. He notably fought Anthony Joshua twice as an amateur, losing both times on points. As a tall southpaw, Wallin has also been a sparring partner for Anthony Joshua, Jarrell Miller and Adam Kownacki, if I got that right as well. Wallin then made his United States debut against Nick Nisner in April 2019, but the fight ended in a no contest after an accidental clash of heads opened a cut above Nisner's eye in the first round. Wow. And also, this will be Wallin's first big fight against Tyson Fury. He's not fought against any of the bigger heavyweight names out there, so this is his first big one. Also, no one likes coming up against Tyson Fury, so he's got the balls to step up. Diving into the boxing record for Otto Wallin, as you can see on your screen right now, he's had 21 fights. He's had 20 wins, so very consistent. 13 wins by knockout. He's had no losses, same as Tyson Fury. And he's had 1 no contest. Very interesting boxing record there. Now, obviously, going on to Tyson Fury. Obviously, we all know who Tyson Fury is. In 2015, he won the unified WBA, IBF, WBO, IBO, the Ring Magazine and Lineal Heavyweight titles by defeating the long-reigning world champion Vladimir Klitschko. We all know that, obviously. I'm not going to cover much about Tyson Fury because everyone knows who Tyson Fury is. Getting into Tyson Fury's boxing record, he's had 29 fights, 28 wins, 20 wins by knockout. He's had no losses. And obviously he had that 1 draw against Deontay Wilder. This is 2 fighters once again that have not lost a fight yet. Obviously someone has to lose. Is it going to be Tyson Fury or is it going to be Otto Wallin? Obviously this fight is for the Lineal Heavyweight titles as well. All I can really say is Tyson Fury's got to win this fight before he can go on to fighting Deontay Wilder. So the main thing is for Tyson Fury is to win this fight to make sure that the Deontay Wilder one happens. So if he can get past his fight this weekend, it's all down to Deontay Wilder to win his fight against Luis Ortiz. So I'm just going to put the word out there. Tyson Fury's got to win this fight to make sure that he can go on fighting Deontay Wilder next year, unless it'll be off if he doesn't win. He could easily lose these titles on the weekend, and we've seen it happen before. I love Tyson Fury. He never underestimates his opponent, and he comes in and he does the job really. I think it's time to go on to the training footage of both fighters. Firstly, before we get into that, I'm just going to put the word out there. In many warm-up fights, you don't really get to see much action going on behind the scenes. And what I mean by that, you just don't see much happening. I researched if there was a press conference, and from my knowledge, I haven't seen a press conference happen yet. This is what I hate about warm-up fights, they are obviously interesting to watch, but not much is happening. Like, they don't really throw out press conferences. This is what I hate about fighters being on BT, because they don't really bring much out. I don't know, like, something's lacking. You feel like something's missing, and it is, and something is missing. I said that in my last video when I was doing a video like this with Tyson Fury as well. But getting into the training footage now, Tyson Fury, there's been some leaked footage on BT, and that's come out with Tyson Fury. He's obviously been at it in Marbella, training really hard, and then he obviously flew out to US to finish it off. I'll insert a clip right now.
He's fit to fight, but it's not just about that. His weight's good, it's not just about that. You still, because you're at the top of your game, don't mean to keep improving. And keep practicing, and working on different skill sets, adding things to his game, and that's what this is about. Stepping round slowly, left hook, right hand, creeping round. Creeping. Boom! Good, and again. Creeping, front foot in, head out. Boom! Good, make it a jab after as well. Pump, pop, pump, good, and again. Pop, pump, pop, pump, pump, good, change. The sticks are good because everybody trains offense. You have to be able to train defense as well, and with the sticks it's realistic to the reach, it's that extra bit of distance, coordination, putting things together, and it's the ability to be able to turn defense into offense, back into defense, because that's the goal. Right hand slip and pivot, get the pivot round, pump, pop, double, pump, good, and again. You have to be able to not get hit, land your shots and not get hit. That is boxing at the end of the day. And we're able to replicate that, practice that with the sticks, southpaw, orthodox, different combinations, and that's what you need to do, You need to practice what you want them to do in a fight. Change.
Tyson Fury is looking very fit, sharp. Ben Davison puts Tyson through his paces, his power, his speed, his movement. It's all unbelievable. We'll just see who's the better fighter on the night. At my knowledge, I cannot find any training footage of Otto Wallin, but by the time this video goes up, there will be some training footage up there, hopefully. So by the time this video goes up, there will be hopefully some training footage of Otto Wallin. I'll insert it right now. Very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see which fighter is going to be the better fighter on the night and who is going to come out with that W. Is it going to be Tyson Fury or is it going to be Otto Wallin? Obviously, we know it's Great Britain versus Sweden. Who's going to come out on top? It's going to be interesting to watch, and I hope you guys are going to stay tuned because obviously Tyson Fury has got to win this fight this weekend. Now, from my knowledge, like again, up till now, there's been no press conference, but by the time we get onto fight week and when this video is up, there will be a press conference. I'll insert the clip right now.
And Otto, just like you said, I mean, you've said the same thing, everything to gain and nothing to lose, but you put yourself in this position to change your life for your family and those people around you. Can you put into words what you felt when you got the call and the opportunity now to fight Tyson Fury this weekend?
Yeah, I was very happy. It dropped out of the sky, and I was very happy. I talked to Joey about it, and we were all for it. So then we got it done, and we're finally here. And it's a dream come true for me to be here. I come from a small place in Sweden, and now I'm here on the big stage, and I've been dreaming about this, and I'm ready to put it all on the line.
For those who haven't really had a chance here in the States to see you fight, there's been a couple mishaps that have prevented that in the last year from happening. But how would you kind of describe your style as a fighter for those that are looking forward to seeing you? What should they expect from you come Saturday night?
They can expect a good boxer. I'm well schooled. I got a good background, and I got good defense, good offense, good defense, and yeah, I think I have what it takes to cause an upset.
You've been sparring with the likes of Anthony Joshua, Kubrat Pulev, Big Baby Miller, just to name a few. How have those experiences, although yes, headgear and the different gloves, it is a different story, but that's still good experience for you to prepare you for Tyson Fury, yes?
Yeah, of course. I mean, sparring is just sparring, but it's the closer you can get to a fight. And I haven't been on this big stage in fights before, but I've been in sparring, and I feel like I've always done well, and I feel like I'm on this level, and I'm ready to prove it.
All right, we're looking forward to it Saturday night. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
This has to be, it seems like this is only our second fight working together, but you seem to be the happiest and in the best physical and mental shape of your career. Would you agree with that assessment?
Yeah, I feel good. I feel fit. I've trained really hard. I'm in great shape. Weight's perfect. I'm injury-free. Feeling sharp. I feel rejuvenated. I feel ready for a good fight. You know, I don't know much about Otto at all, to be fair. And that's sometimes a good thing, because when you know everything about an opponent, it doesn't really turn me on a little bit more than it should do. But when the unknown, it's more exciting, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I don't know. I know he's good looking, blonde hair, blue eyes, just my type, may I say. And tall, in shape.
Right.
He's got a good manager and a good trainer, you know. I've no joy going back when he used to train with Andy Lee, who's a cousin of mine. And I know Dimitri from like 2010 at the Cronk Gym. So we all have a good little long relationship here. And these boys know how I train and know how I fight. And Joey knows the family I come from, the fighting stock. So, you know, no one's under any illusions. Like Bob said, Ingemar Johansson came and he knocked out Floyd Patterson. So is Otto Wallin going to knock out El Rey Gitanos? Definitely not. Because the fact is, I don't underestimate anybody. I give everybody the ultimate respect. Even if I'm fighting a guy who's had 20 fights and lost 20, I will train for him like he's had 20 knockouts in a row, because I never fail to prepare. I trained hard for this fight, as hard as I trained for Wilder, as hard as I trained for anybody. I've not overlooked him. I've been in America for 5 weeks training. I was in Spain for 2 weeks before that, and I was at home for 2 weeks before that. I'm as strong as I've ever been. I feel very, very fit and very, very accurate. We've been working on different things in the gym. Obviously, the tallness and the southpaw, and he's a defensive fighter. That always is a challenge. But I've never met a challenge I couldn't defeat. I've never met a mountain I couldn't climb. I've never met a man I couldn't beat. So he's going to be no exception. And if all things go to plan, we're going to have a good fight, entertain the Las Vegas fans, and hopefully we'll go for a beer afterwards. Who knows?
The press conference has been already completed, and by the time this video goes up, there will be a face-off.
Look, what am I, 6 inches taller? Even without hat. Yeah, that's true.
Very interesting face-off there between both fighters. By the time, hopefully, this video is up, they will have already done the weigh-in. I'll insert those clips right now.
It's now time to weigh in the main event. Please welcome the undefeated challenger from Sundsvall, Sweden, Otto Wallin. 236 for Wallin. And now, welcome the Lineal Heavyweight Champion of the world, the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. Come on, baby. $254.4 for Fury.
I'm looking forward to this fight. Just going to keep this video nice and short and simple. Getting into my prediction of what is going to happen in this fight. I first cannot comment on his opponent, Otto Wallin. I've never seen him fight before. I can't really tell you what he's going to do. My prediction has to be Tyson Fury is a very good technical boxer. He's got very good skill. His movement is brilliant. His footwork is fantastic. He always sticks behind his jab. When his opponent is throwing in the combinations and switching it up, he does really well to move out of the way as well. So he's a very good fighter, Tyson Fury. He sees the punches coming his way. He's got to move. The movement is spot on. I'll tell you what, Tyson Fury is a very good fighter, a very technical boxer, always sticks behind his jab never lets him down, and then in the later rounds he just gets on with it and just gets the job done really. I think as a Tyson Fury fan, I obviously want him to win. I think from the get-go, he wants to get on the front foot, he wants to put his opponent under pressure, stick behind his jab, and then in the later rounds, hopefully in round 2, round 3, round 4, it'll pick up. And I'm hoping in this fight it's going to be a better battle as well, because in the last fight between him and Tom Schwartz was a joke. The fight was over within 2 rounds. Tyson Fury is a very technical boxer, sticks behind his jab very well. The skill on Tyson Fury is just amazing to watch all the time. No one likes coming up against the Gypsy King. But I can't really comment on what's going to happen on Otto Wallin. But obviously, when you're fighting someone like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, all these big names, they're very hungry. They're determined and they're motivated. I was reading the other day as well about Otto Wallin, and he lost his father. He lost his father before they announced this fight, so he's got that motivation to go on to winning this fight. So if he's got that motivation to win this fight, I think we're in for a very interesting night of boxing, interesting and fascinating to watch. So I hope you guys are going to tune in. But my prediction is, in the first round, Tyson Fury's got to stick behind his jab, and plus Tyson Fury won't know how he's going to approach him. Now the thing is as well, what has come in play for Tyson Fury is his height. His height is 6'9". His opponent, his height is only 6'6". Tyson Fury's got the reach here. His reach is 85 and his opponent's reach is only 78. So Tyson Fury's got the reach there. With the reach advantage, you've got to just stick behind your jab, and then when you get that opportunity, just go for it, you know. And then it's night-night, isn't it? That's the difference as well, because of the height difference and the reach difference. It's going to pay a price in this fight. So really, what's going to be the difference is his punches are going to be a lot more harder. And that's going to affect Otto Wallin, definitely. Because look what happened to Tom Schwartz. Look what he did to his face. That obviously shows what he did to Tom Schwartz in the first place. And when you've got a massive long reach as well, things can happen. But we've seen it before with AJ, Andy Ruiz. The one thing that I can make a prediction on Otto is that he'll look to move inside of Tyson Fury, and he'll need to be aggressive, and he's got to also stick behind his jab. I'm expecting a Tyson Fury win. It'll be a big shock if he doesn't win, but he's got to win this fight, Tyson Fury. But like I said, he's got to stick behind his jab and then up the intensity, up the tempo. He'll come in with the right mindset, the right mentality. He'll be physically ready to go as well. He's been in camp for quite a long time as well, so he's going to be ready for this fight. He'll want this fight out of the way, Tyson Fury. Once he steps in that ring He's going to be hungry, he's going to be motivated, he's going to be determined. He'll just want this fight out of the way, literally out of the way. But also Otto Wallin is going to be mentally ready as well, and physically as well. These both fighters have been training really hard. You just got to let the best man win. It's also down to the game plan and the tactics. If Tyson Fury can stick to his game plan and tactics, he will win this fight. He will win this fight. There's nothing to worry about. If he sticks behind his game plan, his tactics, he will win this fight. And he's got nothing to worry about because he's got one of the best trainers out there, Ben Davison, and he's a fantastic trainer. You just got to wish both of these guys the best of luck on Saturday night. But I'm expecting a good fight between these two, and I don't want another fight that's going to end in round 2. I don't like it because it's not good for people that's going to stay up all night back in the UK and you just switch it on and the boxing's on and then it's over within round 2. It's not good, you know. You got to put on a show. You got to put on the show for the fans that are watching in the UK. You got to also put on a show at the arena as well, where it's at as well. So you got to put on a good show. I don't like it when fights end pretty early on. So I hope Otto Wallin's going to put in a good old shift in. But like I said, it's down to who's going to be the better boxer on the night, who's going to stick to their game plan and tactics. And you just got to let the best man win at the end of the day. Tyson Fury's putting his titles on the line here. He could easily lose these titles on the night. So that's why he's got to be mentally on it from when that bell goes. His mindset's going to be concentrated on him and he's got to stick behind that jab. And he knows he's a technical boxer and he knows he can knock out anyone really. And no one doesn't like going up against the Gypsy King. For someone like Otto Wallin that's stepped up for this fight, it's going to be a big fight for him as well because he's motivated and Fury's motivated than nothing than ever because obviously look at him now. Look how Tyson Fury looked a few years ago and look at him now. There's a big transformation with Tyson Fury. Motivated more than ever now. Fury is going to be fitter as well. So in every single fight Fury comes into, he's going to be fitter. He's going to be absolutely fitter. So that's why he's running all the time and this is good preparation for him going into Wilder. Because if he can stay on his feet a lot more longer against Wilder, he got knocked down twice against Wilder. And that's why he's trying to pick up, and that's why he's trying to keep running and be physically ready for that fight against Wilder. And to make sure he's going to stay on his legs at all times as well. I'm expecting a good fight. I can't tell you what round it's going to happen in. I think you just got to leave it down who's going to be the better boxer on the night and just let the best man win. I want to hear your thoughts. Who do you think is going to win? I personally think Tyson Fury. I can't tell you what round. I'm expecting a good fight on Saturday. Well, Sunday for me. Let the best man win. Whoever sticks to their game plan and tactics will win this fight on the night. I wish both of these fighters the best of luck. Hope you guys have enjoyed another video. Be sure to leave a like. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. See you guys in a video in the next couple of days and peace.